Why I don't talk about prison. Before I get into it, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're on our way to 6,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you all. I truly do. All right, let's get something straight. People always ask me, why don't you talk about prison? Well, for one, I have two cousins in high desert doing all day, every day. Not just with one L, but two L's. They got 54 years for 187, allegedly. And I got another homie who got 13 years for a 187, allegedly, who got blessed to get some get backs and a second chance at life, when he gets out. And out of respect for them and the rest of the homies who are slammed down, see, you have to understand, they have to hustle to eat, right? And with all this internet telling the codes and where and what blog and how, that's disrupting their life inside behind them walls. They're constantly having to restructure. And second, well, because I've been there, I've done that. It's like going to Jamaica on vacation. I've seen it, done it. And trust me, I ain't trying to go back. No one goes to Jamaica twice and brags about, the same snorkeling trip. It's over. Next destination. You know what I mean? Let's go. Prison ain't a vacation, but look, prison wasn't fun. But compared to real life, man, come on, man. Prison was low-key the easiest thing I've ever done. Think about it. No bills, no rent, no insurance. No kids yelling, "Dad, what's for dinner?" But when dinner shows up in the pen, sure, it tasted like cardboard, soaked in regret, but still free. And you had cable. On the outside, shit, you miss a bill, they're cutting your lights. They're cutting you off, you know what I mean? Lights out and the cockroaches come out. In prison, the only thing they cut, well, they give those puto marks, if you're lucky. If not, you end up looking like the Joker with a smile, ear to ear. But if you didn't rat, debrief, testify, or have, no funny paperwork, shit, you're all good in the hood. You can sleep tight with no bed bugs in sight, right? But adulting, now, that's a whole different kind of hard time. Out here, you got to worry about everything. Insurance, taxes, keeping your job, making sure your car doesn't break down. In prison, you ain't worried about gas prices. You're worried about someone trying to gas you up in the yard. And people talk about meal prepping out here. In prison, you meal prep every day with top ramen and canned tuna like a broke iron chef. When I got out, I wasn't trying to tell prison stories. I'm trying to create travel stories, you know what I mean? A passport. I want to be known, for that dude traveling different countries. You know what I mean? Those stamps. Not different cell blocks. Passport stamps, not prisoner numbers. I've been to places where the only lockdown is when the resort closes the pool bar at 10 p.m. And that's a fight worth catching a case for right there. Straight up. Shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Prison had its perks. You got a free gym membership, whether you liked it or not. Shit. Every day is leg day. When you're dodging yard politics and the community vibe, real strong. Sometimes too strong. Shit, you can't even eat a honey bun or a piece of cornbread in peace without someone asking, "Yo, you gonna eat that cornbread?" I don't glorify prison because it's not the highlight of my life. I'm about elevation, destination, without hesitation, right? It's like when you graduate, you don't keep talking about high school. People say, "But it's your past." Yeah, and I passed it. I'd rather talk about what I'm building now. Businesses, family memories, travels. Not the time I built a shank out of a toothbrush. We're moving forward, not backwards. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So the next time someone asks why I don't talk about prison, just know it's not because I'm hiding it. It's because I'm living a better story now. Prison was the layover. Life is the destination. Now, excuse me while I book my next trip, and trust me, it ain't to Jamaica. I already did that, you know what I mean? Or Hotel Department of Corrections. Let me ask you, have y'all ever, hear people say life is full of forks in the road or roadblocks? That sounds deep until you realize some of us see the fork, hit the gas, and crash, boom, straight into the concrete divider. Like we're auditioning for a Fast Furious stunt team. No GPS, no seatbelt, just a straight up crash dummy. Life gives you options, but nobody mentions that some of us, can't even read the signs. You're supposed to choose between the safe lane and the risky one. But some of y'all are out here creating a third lane by crashing through the bushes like you're off-road on purpose, right? Then there's those folks who do make the turn, except it's the wrong turn. And suddenly you're stuck in a ditch. Like, well, this isn't where Google Maps said I'd be. But hey, the real ones don't give up. They call AAA or their cousins with a tow truck and find their way back. But the ones I admire the most are the pros, the life drifters. They've been through every disaster, hit every pothole, every roadblock, and still figured out how to downshift, yank that emergency brake, and drift around life roadblocks like they're starring in a Tokyo Drift sequel. These are the people who know when to speed up, slow down, or shift lanes without using their blinkers. Because life doesn't signal when it's about to hit you with something hard or wild. Now, here's the thing. You can be the best driver, but if you don't live with integrity and stay true to yourself, you're still going to end up lost. Integrity is like having good tires. Without it, you're skidding all over the place, hoping for traction. But man, it's crazy. Stay honest, be real, and treat people right. It's like keeping your car maintained. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. Oil changes, new tires, maybe a fresh coat of wax. Same goes for your soul. So whether you've crashed into the divider, got stuck in the ditch, or mastered that drifting around the roadblocks, just remember, life's about progress, not perfection. Keep moving, keep learning, and if all else fails, get yourself a reliable tow truck or a good group of friends who won't judge when you mess up. Life is a highway. Just try not to be that car that's always stuck on the shoulder. Keep that king mentality. Always dripping, never tripping. All I need is my money. And the hustle continues no matter what. Hit that like and subscribe button.